before we talk about the event itself on March 1st, Chris, I want you to just briefly explain the whole reason why we're here. One, to have a lot of fun, but two, this is a fundraiser for Bost, and it's, of course, it's been around for such a long time. Give us an idea for those who may not know what Bost is all about.
Yeah, so thanks, Daren. So Bost, it's a local nonprofit here in Fort Smith. We've got locations in Rogers, Boonville, Dardanelle, so it's really all over the state. But they serve about 1,000 individuals a day, those that have intellectual and developmental disabilities, behavioral health needs. We've got housing facilities for them, school. We help them, normal daily activities, even provide jobs for them. So all funds from this Grape Escapes go directly towards Bost and stay local.
So let's talk about the event, March 1st. And Kirby, I want you to, just for those who haven't been to this, and shame on you if you haven't, but it is really, it's a very unique event for Fort Smith.
Absolutely, Daren. It's by far my favorite fundraiser of the year. So Grape Escapes, they bring in different distributors, wine distributors, beer distributors, local eateries, and it basically we just kind of walk around and graze the entire night, sample wine, sample different food options, and this year, backed by popular demand, we're bringing back the beer garden, and there'll be a cigar bar there as well, from provided by Discount Tobacco. I mentioned the delectable food from all the local restaurants and caterers. We've got, I believe, 26 different food providers, local restaurants that'll be in participation there. So really is just going to be a wonderful event.
You mentioned the restaurants. It seems like they have a lot more fun than most should.
Absolutely. I mean, bring your appetite because there's going to be lots to choose from.
All right, this year, Chris, we're doing something a little different as far as the ticket is concerned. No longer is there a paper ticket. Explain how folks can get tickets and how easy it is.
Yeah, so they can go to grapeescapes.org and get tickets. And yeah, what we're doing is actually, you're not going to have a physical printed ticket. So you'll just walk up and we're going to have a table or two and essentially check you in. We'll have a list of attendees, and you do have to provide an ID because you got to be 21. But yeah, we'll just have a list and check you off. So no physical tickets. That's kind of one of the main changes this year.
From 6 to 9 is when you can sample the wine and the food. But what happens, and Chris, you can talk about this, what happens after 9 o'clock? It's the night doesn't end.
Yeah, so we're having we did this last year. We had an after party. So we're doing it again from 9 to 11. And this actually supports Art at Bost. That's kind of a newer program. And they provide free acting, dancing, and painting, classes each week to those individuals that Bost serves. So all this, the after party supports that. We're going to have a really great band called the Mixtapes. I've seen them personally. They play 90s cover stuff. So they're a lot of fun. And so there'll be a cash bar, a coffee bar, and even some desserts in there. So that's 9 to 11, and the art will be for sale. So folks can buy the artwork if they'd like. And that after party ticket comes along with your regular ticket as well. So there's no extra ticket needed. I
was just about to say, it's almost like you're getting 2 for 1 with the with the purchase of a ticket. Kirby, talk about the help, the volunteers. It doesn't seem like there is a lot of people saying no to want to helping out with this.
Absolutely, Daren. So everybody loves to jump in, provide their volunteer hours for this event. We'll have people, of course, checking everybody in, making sure that everybody gets to the right spots for the vendors. We've got glass recycling that'll be there, which is a big part because we're going to go through some glass that night, of course. Just everybody comes together. It's just for such a great cause, and as you mentioned, nobody really ever says no to this. So It's nice to see it all come together.
Yeah, it's even the restaurants and the wine vendors seem like they really want to be a part of this every
They
year.
have a great time and always tell us how much fun they've had and how much they can't wait to get back next year.
Chris, how are we doing on, is there a limit on how many tickets can be sold this year? And the reason why I ask is if there is, you better get them purchased.
No, there's I guess more than, just maybe building capacity, but no, we're not limiting, and we sponsored or they can go to grapeescapes.org if they'd like to be a partner or a sponsor. Tickets are $150. I believe we raised them. I know we raised them. I believe it was this year, the jump. But yeah, we're always willing to take as many tickets as we can.
All right. Again, the website, grapeescapes.org, and everything about the event is there, including how to buy the tickets.
Yes. Yeah, it's all on Grape Escapes. You can find the vendors, the partners, the restaurant lists. There's even table lists of, what different type of wine is at each table, or, the brand. And that website is really great and has all pretty much any information you need.
Okay. Kirby, Chris, thank you so much. We'll see you there on March 1st. Can't wait.
Looking
Thanks,
forward
Daren.
to it, Darren.